Choosing Me is an online group coaching program where I take women through a process of learning how to heal their relationship with their body and learn to love themselves as a catalyst for manifesting the love that you want.
Share her insights on health and wellness. And this time around, she's here to tell us all about her wonderful online coaching program, which empowers women to manifest the love they deserve by learning to love themselves first. Good afternoon, sister. Welcome back to 99 FM.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Shay.
Talking about loving yourself, tell me things that you love about yourself. I mean, I love my hair, for one.
I love my hair too.
Girl.
That's actually been a big part of my self-love journey.
Yeah.
Is learning to accept myself and my hair. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now let's get into this. We've had you here before, but your brand keeps on evolving every time we meet. Please give us a brief introduction of who you are and the work that you do.
Yeah, so a lot of people know me for fitness and the work that I've done in that space. But more recently, I've evolved into the space of working with women to manifest the love that they deserve, yes, and desire. But my approach is very much from a space of learning to give it to yourself first. Yeah.
And what kind of things should one look at? Is it that power pose in the morning when you're standing there and saying, yes, girl, you got this? Or what are the things that as a woman that you should look at when it comes to learning to love yourself? What should you start embracing?
Well, the reason I've twisted the approach, so yes, people want to get love from outside, but where I believe, and from my own experience in working with women, is that you have to start with learning how to give that love to yourself. Because if you don't know what that feels like, it's going to be very hard to know it when you meet it in another person.
And identify it and be able to relate and reciprocate that, right?
Yes.
So you're a wellness practitioner who focuses on the areas of self-love, healing, body positivity. Why do you think we still need to learn about these things as adults?
I especially think you need to learn it as an adult. In terms of love and self-care, a lot of us grew up in homes with parents who had, like a self-love wound or some trauma in the area of love. Not that it's their fault per se. They were raised by people who also had that wound and that trauma. So as an adult, you have more of a cognitive ability to actually process that that you didn't have as a child. And so I believe that if you're going to do this work, it's really good to start when you have the mental ability to actually process
and understand, maybe. I'm kind of having lesson right now, Nick, as you're going. You also take online lessons to improve your personal and mental wellness. How have those teachings improved your life and your business?
The reason I'm so passionate about the work that I do as a coach is because working with other coaches has drastically changed my life. And so I started my self-improvement, self-care work through therapy first, and then I hired my first life coach in 2015, and since then I've always been in some type of coaching program, whether it's group or one-on-ones. And so I really believe that the fastest way to get to where you want to be is to find someone who has success in what you want to do and then follow their proven steps to get there.
And let that impact you at the same time. We in 2022, tell us about the 2022 Choosing Me program, how it empowers participants to show up for themselves.
Yes. So Choosing Me is an online group coaching program where I take women through a process of learning how to heal their relationship with their body and learn to love themselves as a catalyst for manifesting the love that you want. So you learn, your worth, what you're deserving of by the way that you treat yourself. Is how you teach people how to treat you. And so I believe the hack to manifesting the love that you desire and having someone choose you is by choosing yourself.
Love those standard size, mama. Love those stretch marks, huh? All those little things just to get you where you're going. And if there is somebody listening right now who feels like they want to participate or have insight or or learn to love themselves, just how can we get hold of you and where do we go?
The easiest way to find me is on Instagram. Especially this year, I'm focused a lot on giving education and tools. So just by being on the social media pages, you'll learn a lot in that way. But if you're interested specifically in the program, you can email me. My email is right on the social media. So quickest, just go to Instagram and you'll find all the info.
And what's your handle? What's
at Nelao Nelonga.
Okay, at Nelao Nelonga.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Before you go, Nelao, what's the first thing I should do tomorrow morning as a woman when I wake up at 6 and I go into my bathroom and I see myself in the mirror? What's the thing I can say to myself to start loving myself, if not yet?
To start loving yourself, this is a very simple trick that I always teach people. Just simply, you don't need to do anything or say anything. I want you to go into the mirror and look into your eyes. Just stand there and look into your eyes. Like, simple. That alone is like one of the biggest catalysts for starting a self-love journey, is just actually looking into your own eyes, into your own soul, and seeing the full presence of yourself. That will trigger you right there.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Head on over to social media at Nelao Nelonga. Follow her there if you want to participate. She says the email and information are all available there. If you have not learned to love yourself yet, then maybe 2022 is when you need to start. And why not start with somebody who's gone through the process themselves already, who is kind of succeeding at that, and who really, I tell you, she's glowing from tip to toe. Nengola, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your self-life journey with other people and other women, and for giving Namibian women and people from all around Africa an opportunity to look into their eyes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, there you have it for your MYD Smart. Let's get back to the music. Adele's OMG on 99.
MYD Smart was proudly sponsored by PwC Namibia.